Hi everyone, it's Lindsay with LaGeorgiaPaperie.com, and today I am participating in the April Fool's Blog Hub. I'm so super excited about it. April over at ajoytoscrap.blogspot.com is hosting it, so thank you very much, April, for inviting me to be a part of it. April had requested that we do something for the blog hop that kind of tricks the eye, something a little bit unexpected. So that's exactly what I did. I hope. Hopefully you guys will like what I came up with. I had a lot of fun creating it and coming up with the idea. So without further ado, let me show you what I came up with. Here it is. It is a birthday card. The paper, or the cardstock is Pear Pizzazz and Early Espresso from Stampin' Up! And then the pattern paper I used was from a page kit from Die Cuts with a View. I think it was an older one, but I really like the paper. It's kind of glittery and stuff. I thought it would be perfect for a birthday card. This stamp here, it says Happy Birthday with a cherry on top, if it'll focus. There we go. Sorry. Happy Birthday with a cherry on top. That is from Stampin' Up! This stamp I paper pieced. This was my first time paper piecing, and I really like how it turned out, and it was a lot of fun, so I'm excited to do more. So this was two different pattern papers from that Die Cuts with a View page kit that I stamped the same image on, cut it out, and pieced it together, and then I used some stickles on the little sprinkles. And then these two shapes back here, again, I used those, the Pear Pizzazz and Early Espresso cardstock from Stampin' Up! And I cut those out with my Nestabilities. And then these, or this ribbon is Martha Stewart, I want to say. So there's the front of the card. Kind of simple, right? I kept the inside blank. And then I put my little custom-made stamp on the back. So you guys are probably wondering, where's the trick of the eye on this April Fool's Blog Hop craft, right? Well, let me show you. All you have to do is this. This is a functional ribbon. It's not just for decoration, as most ribbons tend to be. And you can open it up and your card becomes a mini album. I was really excited when I came up with this idea, and that's the reason why I made it a birthday card, is because I figured I always take pictures on my birthday. I'm sure most people take pictures on their birthday. So what a great way to remember your birthday in a birthday card. So this first page here, I used my Cricut, and I believe the frame here, which is functional, I left the top open so you can stick a picture in there. I believe that's cut from Wild Card. And then here's a little cherry to kind of go with that cherry on top stamp. Again, if it's going to focus. There you go. And that was cut from my kitchen, and I used a little bit of stickles on that, and again on the frame. And then this was a little epoxy sticker from the Die Cuts with a View kit. So there's that page. This page I used one of the borders that came in the kit, and I used the Stampin' Up! Scallop Punch to give it a little interest on the top. And I included two tags. These were cut from Sentimentals, the Cricut cartridge. Added some of that Martha Stewart ribbon. And when you pull them out, it says Happy Birthday, another one of those epoxy stickers. And I just left these blank. Again, they're with the Pear Pizzazz and Early Espresso cardstock. And just stick them back in. Add pictures, journaling, whatever. And then you open it up again, and two more mini album pages. This one's really simple. Again, here's that scallop punch from Stampin' Up! I added a brad that I just had in my stash that's kind of green and sparkly, and some of that ribbon. And then this page is really neat. I was really excited when I came up with this idea. There's another one of those epoxy stickers, some presents. It says Happy Birthday with that cute cupcake paper. And then if you open this, again, another functional ribbon. If I can get it. Oh, come on. It's hard doing this one-handed at an awkward angle. Okay, there we go. It becomes another mini album. So we got four, if you can see the whole thing, there you go. Got 4 more spots to put more pictures or whatever you'd like. And I used more of that scallop punch from Stampin' Up. So that is my project for the April Fool's blog hop. I hope it's a trick of the eye enough. I guess from the front it pretty much looks like a normal card, but if you do tip it this way, it's kind of thick, so you might have to use some extra postage if you wanted to create this and send it to a friend that didn't live by you in the mail. So there's that. And of course, a blog hop isn't really a blog hop without some blog candy, right? So I do have a couple of things to give away. The page kit came with a bunch of epoxy stickers, so I'm going to include the rest of those. So, if, I should say that I'm going to be sending you the project that I made as well. So you'll be getting the card mini album thing that I made, and then if you want to decorate it, I'm going to include the rest of the stickers that I made, that I got with the kit. So I got some epoxy stickers, some cute ones. I love these little cupcake ones here. They're just so cute. Sorry, not focusing. So I got those, and then I also got some like chipboard stickers. So I'll include those as well. And then I've got this super, super cute Stampin' Up set. It's called So Cute, not super, super cute, but it's So Cute by Stampin' Up. And you've got Peanut, a little bunny rabbit, a cupcake, one that says love, and then Sweet Pea. So you get that stamp set, and you also get the Soft Sky Stampin' Spot from Stampin' Up. It's like a really pretty light blue color. So that's what you'll get in the giveaway. Now, to win the giveaway, what you have to do is go to my blog, which is lageorgiapayparis.com, and leave me a comment on the blog post that corresponds with this April Fool's blog hop. I don't remember off the top of my head when the blog hop or when this giveaway will go to, so do read up on it in the blog post, and you'll get all the directions and information there that you'll need that I can't provide you with right off the top of my head. And then you'll also see on my blog all the different participants that are participating. Like I said, there's a ton of really awesome crafters that are doing this, so it's going to be a ton of fun. So you can leave a comment to participate in the giveaway, and then also if you purchase something from me from my Stampin' Up website, for every $25 you'll get an extra two entries into the giveaway. So potentially you could have as many chances to win as you want. So I encourage you to do so. My Stampin' Up website is lindsayzaldivar.stampinup.net. I'll put that down in the description, and I'll put it in my blog post as well. So yeah, and you don't have to subscribe to my blog. I would love it if you do. I use WordPress. I don't use a blogger, so it's a little bit different. There's a subscribe button in the top left-hand corner. It'll look a little bit different, and you can get email updates from me if you so choose. And then if you subscribe to me on YouTube, once I hit 150 subscribers, I will be doing another giveaway. Currently I'm like at 124, so I only need like 26 more. And then I'll do a really fun giveaway. I've got a bunch of stuff. I've got like a Nest Abilities. I've got a Cricut cartridge. Got some really cool stuff. I've been planning this for a long time, so I've got, just been kind of building up a collection of stuff to give away. So that's enough jibber jabbering from me for the day, I guess. So like I said, head on over to my blog, get all of the specifics on the blog hop for April 1st, and participate in my blog candy. And I will talk to you guys later. Thanks. Bye.